Welcome back. Let's take a quick look at the Sons of Attila update trailer. And as per usual, I made this video 20 minutes long. So instead of you getting the live reaction, where I actually talk about everything that is new and then say it 4 times because it ends up being later in the video as well, let's take a look at the trailer, its highlights, and mostly looking at RRB. If there is a dev stream tomorrow, if there is a dev server tomorrow, you can expect me to stream, and you can find me on YouTube right here. So let's take a look at the trailer. I have a feeling that you've all already seen it, so it doesn't really matter. But this is a regular R-73, R-27, sorry. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. You have an F-16, and then we have HUD sounds, or cockpit sounds. Now that sounds great and all. I really hope you can tune it down. I hope that it isn't permanent, especially when you are outside of the cockpit, because it will say everything from missiles, from over-G'ing, from overheating your engines, from fuel loads. It basically says everything, so you don't have to look at your gauges. The issue is that in RRB, where it's 16v16 and it's at all times about 12 to 20 missiles in the air, it's gonna absolutely drive you up the wall. So let's hope you can turn it down with the sliders and like you can normally, or that it's only in the cockpit. In simulators, I think it's a great addition. The American one sounds kind of goofy in my opinion. I'll let you hear it here.
Altitude, pull up, altitude.
Not a big fan of it. The Russian one, however, I think sounds quite okay.
Over G.
Here we go. And that one sounds okay. Wondering what they are going to be doing. This looks like the regular MiG-29, and when you look at the bottom here, these are R70, I keep saying it. These are the R60Ms as well as the R70, damn it, the R27ER. Nothing really new here, and the paint job is the same, so I'm guessing this is the same MiG-29 we already have. Then we have a bunch of nothing. Intro here. Leopard 2A6 PSO, for everyone that's wondering. Not sure what different other than the gun on the top and a little bit of different armor plating. And then we get to the main thing here. We get the MiG-29 SMT. Bigger fuel hump on the back. You can see it here. The Yoshi's Island Extravaganza R-73. And now I say it right, because I'm actually allowed to say it. R-73 is here with the helmet-mounted display of the MiG-29. Is going to be absolutely nasty. Off-bore shots with low-speed thrust vectoring. It's going to be pretty damn good. We are looking at probably the best, or maybe tight second, maybe second place IR missile in the game. Good range. Extremely good maneuverability, and they are the most flare resilient as of right now. Luckily they aren't like they were when I made the video with the Yoshi's Island music, where they were literally unflareable. And for everyone coping about that video, that I didn't flare properly, or that my opponent didn't flare properly, or that we had to cut afterburner, in half those clips the engine was off for more than 20 seconds. So I don't want to hear it anymore. The guy was literally producing no heat signature, and it would still go through 60 heavy caliber flares. But hey, what is War Thunder without Mation names coping about something when I talk about it? It doesn't matter if the R-73 is overpowered, it doesn't matter if the AIM-9L is overpowered, I don't care which nation is overpowered, I am looking for balance so I can play more than 3 vehicles in top tier. Anything wrong with that? Of course not, unless you of course play one nation, you get clubbed one patch and then you want to club the next patch because this entire game to you is just having a hate boner. If that's you, terribly sorry that I just called you out. I don't want to hear about it. We have the Kiowa, absolute goof trooper helicopter. It's, you'll get another shot of it later on. OH-56, 58, something like that. Might get Hellfires. Looks kind of, you know, when your mother says that you are a very special boy. This is what you look like. We have the Leopard 2 PSO again. And we have something here. Oh, I didn't shoot there, never mind. We have another goofmobile. Not sure what this is, I have absolutely no idea, but we do get a Hungarian lineup. I don't know these 2 tanks, and the most on the right we have a Leopard 2A4, a Lynx, a T-72 I think. I can't keep the T-90, T-80, T-64 and T-72 apart, but I do think this is the T-72M something. And then with the BTR with the 30mm on the top, really nothing groundbreaking. I'm guessing this goes in the Italian tech tree because, well, guess what? Italy already has Hungarian planes. So 1 + 1 is 6, you know? Pretty logical stuff. Sorry, it's not 6, it's 5. And then we go to the helicopter here. I was hyping it up to be something whack. It's an Mi-8. I mean, it looks okay. It's definitely iconic. It's one of those helicopters that almost, even I know it, and I'm not a heli guy at all. Looks pretty decent. You'll get another shot of it later on here if you haven't seen the trailer yet. And then we have more missiles and whatever. We have this. And you'll get another shot of this one. These are AIM-9Ds. Nuts, if you are wondering about it. They're really... I'm not really gonna look forward to these. Luckily I don't have to, because I don't play in ground LB. Damn, I just lucked out. And then we have the PSO again. And there's something I want to show you here. Look at that smoke. I hope that's going to be a thing. I hope that's going to be added in the game here. It's just some nice small visual things. It's the same thing with the BTR here. It's overheating. Smoking barrel, red hot from the heat. I just hope that's going to be in the game. Always nice little additions. And here is the special needs helicopter. God damn it, Abrams. The Abrams is not new, by the way. It's the one we already have. Look at this thing and tell me it doesn't look special. Go ahead, tell me. You cannot convince me otherwise. And then we have the Goofmobile again. We have the Lynx once more. And then we have the AA that we saw earlier. And I... How am I supposed to take this serious? It's... I was calling everything goofy this patch. But it has to be taking the cake right here. It's like me and a homie sitting half a meter apart because we aren't gay type beat. Look at it. It's going to get 4 AIM-9Ds. I hope you can actually replenish them or reload them, I should say. That you're not only carrying 4 of them. But this thing looks absolutely comical. And then you have the Mi-8 sneaking up. Like very high risk here. Sneaking up on the AA. That probably won't even hit it if the helicopter was flying straight at it without any flares. It doesn't even have missiles, so I'm not sure why it's sneaking up like that. So, that's basically it. I tried to keep it a lot shorter than the first one. As I said, it was 22 minutes and 53 seconds. Because I talked about bitching Betty here. I talked about it here, I talked about it here, then I talked about the MiG-29 and the R-73s, and then I talked about the potential addition of maybe an F-15, the Gripen, or whatever we are getting dispatched to counter the F-16, because this wasn't actually a MiG-29 SMT, and then it pops up and basically did everything at the start for nothing. But yeah, that's my quick rundown. I hope it was enjoyable at least for you. If you like to see these every patch, let me know. Otherwise, just dislike the shit and I will never do it again. Thank you all for watching and you'll see me in the next one.